Lord, please help me. I don't even have money for food again. I'm tired, Lord.
In a small school hostel in Lagos, there was a beautiful girl named Amara. Very calm, very respectful, a true child of God. Every morning before class, she prayed with her Bible beside her pillow. Nobody knew the secret pain she was hiding. Amara had not paid her school fees for 2 semesters. Sometimes she drank only sachet water and slept hungry. One afternoon, lecturer chased her out of class. Amara, no school fees, no exam. Everybody looked at her. She held back tears and quietly walked out. Later that night, her roommate and best friend Cynthia returned from clubbing with new wig, expensive perfume, and bundles of money. "See your life," Cynthia laughed. "You are suffering because you want to act holy." Amara kept quiet. Then Cynthia moved closer and whispered, "There's one thing you can do. Just small runs. Rich men are ready to pay." Amara's heart skipped. "God forbid," she replied immediately. But that same night, hunger dealt with her badly. Her landlord was shouting. School was threatening her. Her mother at home was sick. Then her phone buzzed. It was Cynthia. "I found one very rich man for you. Just one night and all your problems will disappear." Amara stared at the message and slowly began to cry. Amara did not sleep that night. She kept praying, "God, please help me. I don't want to disappoint you." But morning came with more problems. Her school portal was closed. Her stomach was empty, and her mother called crying from the village. "My daughter, we have nothing left." That broke her. Few hours later, Cynthia entered the room smiling. "See? Nobody will know, not only once." Amara's hands were shaking. "Just dinner?" she asked softly. Cynthia smiled strangely. "Yes, just dinner." That evening, a black, expensive car stopped outside their hostel. Inside was a handsome older man called Chief Collins. Very calm, very rich. He smiled at Amara. "You are special. I will change your life." At first, he looked kind. He bought her expensive food, transferred huge money to her account instantly. Amara could not believe it. "This money can pay all my fees." Then, the man suddenly touched her hand and whispered, "You belong to me now." Something about his voice felt strange. Very strange. As they drove deeper into the night, Amara noticed something terrifying inside his car. A small calabash covered with red cloth, and her own picture inside it. Fear entered Amara's body immediately. "How did you get my picture?" she asked nervously. The man smiled. "You were chosen long ago." Suddenly, the car doors locked by themselves. Amara started praying quietly. "Blood of Jesus." The man's face changed instantly. His eyes became red. "You think prayer can save you now?" Amara screamed. Before she could escape, the man grabbed her violently. The night became a nightmare. After that day, Amara changed completely. The money disappeared mysteriously. Her beauty faded. She stopped praying, stopped going to class. Sometimes she talked to herself alone. Then one afternoon, students saw her on the roadside laughing and crying at the same time. Madness. Complete madness. People were shocked. "Is this not Amara, the fine girl?" Even Cynthia became afraid. But the worst part was this. Every night, Amara kept hearing the same voice. "Your glory belongs to me now." One midnight, during heavy rain, Amara suddenly removed her clothes and ran into the street screaming. And somebody was watching her from darkness, smiling. Rain was pouring heavily. Cars stopped. People gathered around Amara as she screamed on the road like a madwoman. Then suddenly, a white bus stopped nearby. An elderly pastor stepped down quietly. Everybody mocked him. "Daddy, leave her! She done craze finish!" But the pastor ignored them. He looked straight into Amara's eyes and said, "You spirit behind this girl, loose her." Immediately, Amara fell down violently. She started crying uncontrollably. The pastor began to pray. Then Amara shouted with another voice, "She was given to us!" Everybody froze. The pastor continued praying harder. After some minutes, Amara suddenly became calm. For the first time in many months, she recognized herself. "Jesus," she whispered weakly. Tears rolled down her eyes. The pastor carried her into the bus and told her, "Daughter, grace is different. What destroys one person may not destroy another. Never follow people blindly." Amara cried deeply. But unknown to them, Chief Collins was already coming for her again. And this time, he was angry.
3 days later, Amara slowly recovered. She started praying again, started reading her Bible again. Peace finally returned. But one evening, while staying inside the church prayer room, the lights suddenly went off. Then she heard that same terrifying voice again. "You cannot escape from me." Amara began shaking. The church door opened slowly. It was Chief Collins, but this time his eyes were completely dark. "You were supposed to belong to us forever," he growled. Amara started crying and praying loudly. Suddenly, the pastor entered with other prayer warriors. The whole church turned into serious prayer. Chief Collins screamed painfully and fell down. Then something shocking happened. His human appearance disappeared for a few seconds, revealing something evil and terrifying underneath. Everybody shouted, "Jesus!" The man ran away mysteriously into darkness. After that night, Amara gave her life fully to God again. Months later, she returned to school stronger and wiser, and one day she shared her testimony with tears. Some people do evil for years, and nothing happens immediately, but every grace is different. Don't copy another person's path because you don't know the sacrifice behind their secret money. The whole church became silent because deep down, everybody knew someone already walking that dangerous road.